great Ukrainian resistance. Victory is near. Press like and subscribe as strongly as Ukrainian warriors pull the trigger. On the 175th day of the full-scale war, Russian troops were conducting offensive operations in the Kharkiv, Slavyansk, Donetsk, Bakhmut and Zaporozhye directions. Fighting continues in some places, and the enemy is also mining Ukrainian territories. Source: Operational information of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine as of 6 o'clock on Wednesday, August 17. Details: The situation on the Volhynsky and Polisi directions has not changed significantly. On August 16, from the territory of Belarus, a Russian Su-34 aircraft attacked infrastructure facilities, a military airfield, in the Zhytomyr region. The threat of subsequent missile and airstrikes from the territory of the Republic of Belarus remains. In the Seversky direction, the enemy does not stop shelling from cannon artillery on the border regions of the Chernihiv and Sumy regions. In the Kharkiv direction, the enemy continues to actively conduct reconnaissance of UAVs in order to adjust artillery fire and determine the positions of units of the defense forces. He carried out shelling of military and civilian infrastructure in the areas of Kharkiv, Petrovka, Dementievka and 18 other settlements. Inflicted airstrikes near Stary Saltov and Mospanov. Leads an offensive near Lebyazhi and Bazalievka. Fighting continues. The invaders remotely mine the area, this time near Lebyazhi. In the Slavic direction, the enemy fired from tanks, cannon and rocket artillery in the areas of the settlements of Brashkovka, Bolshaya Kamyshovka, Dubrovnoye, Vernopoli and Mazanovka. Conducted remote mining of the area near Dovgensky. In the area of Bogorodikny, he tried to conduct an offensive battle, he had no success, he retreated. Fighting continues near Mazanovka and Novodmitrovka. In the Donetsk direction, the invaders continue to focus their efforts on the Bakhmut and Novopavlovsky directions. On the Kramatorsk and Avdiivsk directions, the enemy is trying to improve the tactical position of the troops. In the Kramatorsk direction, artillery shelling was recorded near Nikolaevka, Slavyansk, Kramatorsk, Disputed, Verkhnekamensky, Ivano-Daryevka, Grigorievka and Izvanovka. The enemy conducted aerial reconnaissance in the Kramatorsk region. Near Disputed, the invaders decided to go on the offensive, suffered losses and retreated, the General Staff said. In the Bakhmut direction, the enemy shelled the areas of Bakhmut, Soledar, Zaitsevo, Belogorivka and Mayorsk. Carried out airstrikes on civilian infrastructure near Soledar. Conducted offensive and assault actions near Zalezny, Shumov and Zaitsevo, had no success, retreated. In the area of Soledar and Bakhmutskoye, hostilities continue. In the Avdiivka direction, tanks and artillery of various types fired at territories near Avdiivka, Mariinka, New York, Alexandropol, Peskov, Vodyanoye, Opatny and Nevelskoye. The enemy launched airstrikes in the areas of Mariinka, Krasnogorivka and Yasinovataya. Conducted aerial reconnaissance of the UAV near Krasnogorivka and experienced. He is trying to conduct assault operations in the area of experienced. The fighting continues. In the Novopavlovsk and Zaporizhzhia directions, the enemy fired from cannon and rocket artillery and tanks in the areas of the settlements of Bolshaya Novoselka, Novomikhailivka, Pavlovka, Bogoyevlenka, Solantsovka, Stepnogorsk, Shevchenko, Ugledar, Berlatskoye, Charivnoye, Zeleznoye Lukyanovskoye, Orikov, Vramovka, Poltavka, Novopol and Novoadriivka. Inflicted airstrikes near Vladimirovka, Novoselka and Sherbakov. He fought offensive battles in the area of the settlement of Shevchenkovo, received a tough rebuff and retreated. Fighting continues near Novomikhailivka. The invaders mined the area in the areas of Inzhenerny and Ukrainian. In the Yuzhnobushki direction, the main efforts of the enemy are focused on holding positions, preventing the advance of Ukrainian troops and firing at units of the defense forces of Ukraine. Literally, the enemy is taking measures to make up for losses. He carried out shelling from cannon, rocket artillery and tanks in the areas of Nikolaev, the Stepnoy Dolina and 27 other settlements. The invaders launched airstrikes and fought offensive battles near Belogorka. The Ukrainian soldiers fairly thinned out the orders of the Russian invaders and forced the enemy to flee. The enemy continues to conduct reconnaissance with unmanned aerial vehicles. Thank you for watching.